Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the baking live stream. Yes, I did see that, Steve. I was just actually reading it out to Chris. He died of cancer or something, hasn't he? So yeah. I'm doing, well, not doing things slightly different, but I'm doing it from my normal sofa. Because same as I says to Chris, if I'm over there, I need his halogen light, and then it's too bright. If I do it here, I've got a light directly above me, so I don't need any extra lighting. So yeah, so there's no need for any extra lighting. Only thing I'm going to need Mr. P to do is when the baking gets underway. Hi, Jad. How are you? When the baking gets underway, Mr. P is going to have to tilt the camera down so you can all see what's what. But so yeah, hi Kate. How are you? Hi Tracy. So yeah, relatively easy. What's my jig recipe tonight? It says to use a tray baked tin, so that's I bought these ages ago from Asda, so that I'm not using my brownie pan tonight. I'm using this one. So basically, that's a tray bake tin. You can buy them off Amazon, by the way, and I don't chuck them away once I've used them. I actually wash them and reuse them again. So, but I think they're £2 from Asda, and I think you get 6. But obviously on Amazon you can get the bigger packs. So I thought I'll just show you that.
Oh wait, sorry.
Can you choke quietly, Mr. P?
I'll try and not get no blood on carpet.
Yeah, definitely. Otherwise you're clearing it up. Yeah. So anyway, so that's it. I'm sat on my normal sofa. I've got everything set up like I normally do on the table. I am a lady. How are you? I've got basically everything set up as I normally do, except Chris has put the table in front of my sofa.
I wish it were. I could pour it in.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Brand new, never been worn.
Rolex, hopefully.
Little diamonds in it.
So, yeah.
I was having my coffee and it went down wrong hole.
Yeah. Did you hear that? He says it were his coffee, it went down wrong hole. That's what he say.
That's my story, I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. I'm still watching ads here, I am. So relatively few ingredients. I've got everything already in. And I'm still watching ads here. I'm watching one for bras now. Pardon me. So Tracy says she's got a pen and paper ready. Basically, Tracy, all you've got to do is look back on the live stream, and all ingredients is there on. So I mean, you don't have to sort of, have a pen and paper there and be writing it down, because I always put, the recipe, the ingredients, what to do, etc., in the description. And if you're wondering that, where it says please like and share this stream, it allows you to customize your channel. And I thought, well, if I put that, it saves Chris a job, keep pouring it in. So
that saves me doing it.
Yeah. So basically that'll be coming up every 10 minutes. Oh, Amjad's full of giggles. So, if you want, Mr. P, if you want to put the come and put the camera down, please.
No, I'm on strike.
She was saying,
What?
Kate thought I was thinking that came up quick and you didn't even type. Yeah, I went on to customize my channel and you can put it in and you can sort of like, if I wanted it like every 15 minutes or what?
What's that?
Oh, it looks like cocoa powder to me. Let me just go away.
Sure it's not brown cocaine.
Yeah, right. I took to snorting cocoa powder now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right, well, you're gonna have to pop it on StreamYard so I can see what it looks
Yeah,
like.
well, if you hang on a minute.
Oh, come on, chop. I ain't got all day. I don't get paid, you know.
You do. In baked goods.
Baked goods. Is that on? Right, yeah, it is. Is that on? Yeah.
That's a bit too far. Oops.
Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, crap.
Sorry if he's making you a bit dizzy.
Sack the cameraman.
Kate says, "Oh, cool."
I can't.
But yeah, it's just saying. Chris, keep typing it in.
Is that all right there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just chop your head off.
Yeah, well, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Nobody's watching my head.
It's a good job you ain't got a lock up top on.
So yeah, so basically, customized channel, and it comes up with like a thing, and I just thought, oh, if I put that in to come on every 10 minutes, then you know we're fine. Right, so I've shown you the baking tin. So we're gonna need the hob. So did you put oven on?
I did.
Yeah.
Gas
So
mark
basically, your oven needs going on, gas mark 4, and it says grease and line a 12x9 tray bake tin, which I already have done. So I'm just going to turn this on a minute because it says, right, there's 200 grams of butter here. I'll just show you that before it goes in. So that's 200 grams of butter, and that goes in your pan when it's not stuck to the bottom of the bowl. Yes, I forgot all about that, Kate.
What?
She says, and smash the thumbs up, and I went, oh, I forgot about that one.
That could be Kate's job.
Yeah, I'll leave that one to you, Kate. I'll let you keep telling everybody to smash thumbs up. So also, to this butter, you want that. Right. Into this, you need 300 grams of golden caster sugar. So that's hiya, Tina.
Tina.
Do you like my new dishes? That come as part of my dinner service. Blush pink, that is. And yes, because I'm using my ob, I've got a glass dish. I not make that mistake again, yeah. Eh?
Don't want any accidents live.
No, we don't want any. My thumbs won't light up. Yeah, well, it were me that chose the pink dinner service, so you didn't have any say in the matter.
No. I don't know the real thing about how they did it off a pink plate.
I think it were 18. There were 4.
Or
12. No, it was 12 piece, weren't it? You got 4 dinner plates, 4 side plates, and 4 bowls. A bit like the red one that we've both got, but it's pink.
Smaller bowls.
Yeah. Are they smaller?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is not good. It's overflowing, but I do.
This is a good one, guys. Callum says he's eating healthily, but then says me and his dad's a bad influence for making him eating unhealthy things.
And then he says, "Oh, there's some chocolate on there. Can I have it?"
Yeah, and blaming me and his dad for making him eat unhealthy things.
No, B&M.
No, it was from B&M actually, Kate. What are you cooking? I'm making lemon and blueberry blondies, Tina. So I'm just stirring this until the butter's all melted. So yeah, the traybake tins that I've briefed, these are actually from Asda, but you can get them on Amazon. I think these came in a pack of 6, but you can get them off. Oh, you got a thumbs up, came off for a second. So anyway, they are actually from Asda, but you can get them from Amazon. So all you've got to type in on Amazon is disposable tray bake tins. Why has this gone off?
Why has what gone off?
This.
What's this? Your pan?
My hot plate.
Oh,
again.
Caught it and then pulled it out. Want it to crawl under the table?
It's not. Oh, that's it. It's got up to temperature. That's all. I'm thinking, why ain't light on?
Didn't quite hear you there, Kate.
Thank you again, Kate. Oh dear. Tina's got a naughty daughter. She broke her bed. Hi, you dirty, rotten imbecile. How are you? So, yes, if you're wondering, we're making lemon and blueberry blondies. Thank you for the birthday wish, by the way. Just have a quick slurp of my coffee to keep me... I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad.
Hi, dirty.
So I think that's about that done. I'll just unplug that from the saying hi, Pixie. Said hi, Pixie.
Oh, hello. That's me, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm waving, I can't see.
The bloke in the background is the one that's Pixie, by the way.
That's me.
Oh, can you just come and get me this, baby?
What do you want, my love?
This pouring away.
What putting away? The hot plate.
Yes,
Is
please.
it unplugged?
Yes, I've just unplugged it.
Pass it to here. Don't sit on this, Benny. You'll get a poorly bum.
So, right, what I'm going to do is, for purposes... Oh, Anjad's back. He says he had to... his brother wanted his AirPods for his train ride. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this in a bowl so you can actually see the mixture once it's melted. Come in. So, right, to this mixture, you want 150 grams of white chocolate. So that goes in there now. Oh, I'm just going to stir that until it melts. So yeah, you see me. I'm just giving it a quick stir. Oh dear. If you're still watching, Tracy, I highly recommend these whisks. I have got my big one, but these, and they're only about £2. So basically, anyone else's stomach growling? Rotten imbecile. So I'm just yeah, these, Tracy, are a godsend, and they're about £2 on Amazon. You'll have to get round your Johnny to order you one. I think they're about £2 something. And same again, I was watching a video, a baking video, and somebody were using one, so I thought, oh, that's a good idea. I bet that smells nice. So yeah, in here you've got 200 grams of butter, 300 grams of golden caster sugar, and 150 grams of white chocolate broken up. Caught me. Thank you very much, Tina. So yeah, oh, sorry about that. No, it's making. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Tina. Oh, I am saying thank you for it.
Smash the like button.
Don't smash it, you'll break it. Only message.
Right. So the next step is you add the eggs to the mixture, but you've got to keep whisking so it don't cook the eggs. So I'm adding them one by one and giving them a good old whisk. Got that jug now? What? Oh, this Pyrex jug, I got mine from Asda, I think. So it's the first egg going in. That's the second one. Oh, you mean the Pyrex one? So yeah, just keep whisking it all the time, because with the sugar and butter mixture and the chocolate mixture, you don't, you know, it says in the recipe you don't want it basically cooking the eggs. So basically it's stirring and whisking all the time. So this is the last egg. You want 3 eggs all together. So that's the last of the eggs going in. Oh dear. I think it's all it's affecting us all, Tina. You know, I think we're all feeling the same at the moment. So, right, next thing is the zest of 2 lemons. Just the zest of 2 lemons. So this goes in. Hiya, Larry. How are you?
Hello, Laurie.
So that's the grated lemon zest going in.
Hey, she's here.
Hiya, Bella. Just have a quick slurp of my coffee. So, into this mixture, you need 225 grams of plain flour. I'm not going to pour it all in at once. I'm going to pour it in at a little bit at a time. Big guns has come out now because I'm using my big whisk. What Kate put, she's tapping again. Let's get the beat going. Oh dear.
Is that Bree's logo? Who's Bree?
Somebody that goes on Laurie's. Yeah. So that's first half of the flour gone in. Don't forget 225 grams of plain flour. Okie dokie then, Tina. See you later.
Bye, Tina.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose I could have used my electric whisk, but I just thought it's easier to use the hand whisk and sorry if I'm not saying a deal, concentrating. Right, so see you later, Tina. Right, now this is all mixed in, hopefully, she says. Oh, pardon me, that's like coffee. This goes into your tray bake tin. Sorry if you can only see bottom of dish. Now, before you say, where does blueberries come into it? That's the next step. Oops. So, basically, this is where your blueberries come into it, because you dot them all over the top of the batter. 150 grams of blueberries. I forgot for a minute. My mind went blank. Okay then, Steve. Hiya, Tricia. How are you?
Yep, Tricia.
So, yeah, this is the last step before we put them in the oven. This is 150 grams of, I've used frozen ones. But I did sort of take them out this afternoon and let them thaw out a little bit. If you're wondering, Tricia, Pixie's my husband, is over in the corner. That's the voice you can hear in the corner.
That's me.
So I'm trying to space them out evenly. There's one thing, I've got purple fingers. Oh, they should be nice and juicy. Like plenty. Struggling to find space for them all. Thank you very much, Kate. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up as well. Tell all your friends about it.
Aye.
Bake every Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah. Every Tuesday evening, I do a live baking stream. So that's that, Mr. P. Oh, Gordon Bennett, where they gone now? Yeah. I've got purple fingers.
Right, so I'm just popping up
first.
Wait till you've done and then then you can put it on StreamYard.
Oh, just
well, I can't because I've got to put you up on it.
Just pull my thing back as well.
There you go.
Pull. Oh.
Oh, now you're too high, look.
That's it.
Spot on. Oh, you got your clock counter. Oh, crikey, you got your clock counter ready.
Yeah, so this has got to be in the oven now, guys and girls, for 30 minutes. So I'm just setting my timer for 30 minutes. And don't forget that is gas mark 4. Fingers are still purple. Let me know when it's in, Mr. P.
Ready?
Yep.
Good.
Cute.
Nearly spilled it.
Uh-oh. So yeah, they've got to be in for 30 minutes now. It says bake 30 minutes or until they are golden brown all over, using a skewer inserted in the centre. It doesn't give a clear indication that they are done. Blondies are meant to be gooey and almost a little undercooked. Blondies are the white chocolate version of brownies, and they are not like cake. They will also set more as they cool down. Wait until they are cool to remove them from the tin and cut into slices. So I'm just going to wipe me. I've got purple fingers.
Purple.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got slightly purple fingers. So where's that gone now? No, it doesn't matter. It's all right, I'm just trying to get prepared for next little bit. So yeah, I'll, can you put them in the brown pan? Or the reason why I put it in one of them trays, Tracy, is it calls for a tray bake tin. Now they are proper tray bake tins, jasmine and pineapple. But I suppose, because you see, if you actually look on the recipe, if you want to do less, it gives you a calculation of if you're doing it in a smaller pan to you know, cut the ingredients down. So I'd have ate it straight from the bowl. So yeah, so because I'd got them tray baked pans, I thought I'll use them rather than my brownie pan, because they're a little bit deeper than the brownie pan. So yeah, so I thought, well, they're not going to rise, you know, a fantastic amount, but basically, I weren't sure as to our, you know, I mean that the you know the amount of ingredients that our viewers might have overflowed that tin, if you know what I mean. So that's why I used a proper tray bake tin pan, or whatever you want to call it, because it's a little bit deeper. And I thought, well, just to be on the safe side, I'll use that rather than my brownie pan, and then have it sort of like all flowing over edges. Could you just that nearly went down wrong hole as well. Could you just do me a little favour, baby?
Depends what it is.
Can you wash me that out, please?
No.
Bag of roll thing.
Let me finish my singing now.
Yeah. So you know, it's entirely up to you. If you actually look at the recipe, Tracy, it does say if you want a smaller pan, like a 9 by 9 inch square pan, like you've got, it sort of tells you the amount of, you know, the amount of ingredients you want for that size pan. Oh, I can't wait to. So yeah, so if you understand that, I've gone to the recipe. I'd already got the disposable traybake tins anyway. So I thought, well, I'll use one of them like it says in the recipe. You know, but I suppose in a way, Tracy, if you want to, let's say, for instance, if you want to make it in your brownie pan and then you've got a square tin beside, make this amount in your recipe and make two. If you understand what I'm saying, you know, if you want that amount where I've just used, but you want to use your brownie pan, make a, you know, grease a smaller pan up and it'll probably make both. But reason why I've used that traybake is because I've got them, and you know, that's what it says to use, sort of thing. So that's, you know, the explanation as to why why I'm using the traybake tin, you know. So yeah, so they're going to be well, I'll be using one of my disposable piping bags as well. I've already took one out, look, and all it's a matter of doing is pouring the icing in, snipping end off, and just drizzling it on the Blondies. Job's a good one. Yeah, that's a good idea. I use 2 pans, but I have one of them. Oh, you've got a traybake tin, have you? So yeah, some as I say, that them list of ingredients is specifically for a traybake tin. So if you've got a traybake tin, that, you know, that's all well and good. You'll be able to make it in one like I have. So I'll just show you this. And this is for the icing on top, but obviously we're going to have to wait for them to cool down slightly before. So there's 150 grams of icing sugar. So yeah, so there's 150 grams of icing sugar. And into that goes, well, that's juice of 1 lemon. So, but I've also got some water as well, if we don't quite make the icing sugar thick enough. So I've got some water on standby just in case. So, and funny thing is, these containers I buy like mini cheesecake thing from Asda, because Chris likes them, and it saves me faffing about, and they come in handy for such as this. So I never throw anything away hardly. All Chinese things is saved. And oh, I kept it on. I washed it. I jerked it. Well, you see, this is the thing. What I'm saying, Tracy, is I never hardly throw anything away. Because every time Chris has, you know, has one of these cheesecakes, he'll say, you want me to wash it? And I went, yeah. These here are what we've had, you know, like for my birthday, what I had, we have sweet and sour chicken balls, and that's what the sauce comes in. So I've saved them as well. And they've got the lids as well. So everything comes in handy, Tracy. So yeah, I hardly ever throw anything away. Well, when I say I hardly throw anything away, such as that, like plastic containers and whatever, I always save them because I know sooner or later that they're going to come in handy. Especially like for the baking live streams, etc. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's ideal for like small amounts, like lemon juice, water, baking powder. I save all the foil. I more or less save everything, Kate. Don't worry about it, Tracy. I've got 100 more on top of cupboard. She says, I've still got your tubs. That's another thing I don't chuck away. My anti-discovered Fabulosa. It's a disinfectant spray. She uses it on her steering wheel in a car key. She loves it. So does my brother. Oh, that's not bad. But when you're a baker like I am, you think, oh, they'll come in handy. That'll come in handy. And like the you know, the traybake trays, even though they're disposable ones, I just wash them out and use them again. Oh, I use it on my wax burners. It gives it a nice shine. But yeah, you know, it's very rarely I throw anything away. So you know, it's surprising what use you can make of them. Don't forget, I want my thing washing, baby. Oi, I want my whiskey thing.
You want your whiskey thing?
Yeah, I want it washing. I don't know what you're watching.
I forgot. Oh, it's somebody sent me something.
Oh,
I've got your on. Don't worry. I'm keeping tabs.
Just a little one.
Start.
Yeah.
That's all you want watching. So.
Yeah.
Right. Have you done with this?
Yeah.
I can watch them all then.
And that then.
Well, we're here. We're in a sharp beetroot. Beetroot.
I am definitely going to disinfect the new burner when I set it up for sure. Well, I mean, it's the only, you know, sensible thing to do, Amjad. But it does say that, oh, what's occurring? Okay, then, dirty, rotten imbecile. Yeah, saviour of peace. Not likely when Pixie and Callum's around. What's occurring? What is occurring, Kate? No, it was sat in the corner, Kate. I'd asked him to wash my little whisk out. Now, he sat there with headphones on, and I'm saying, oi, and he's as deaf as a post when he's got his headphones on. So I have to shout to him. So, yeah. Oh. But it's whatever you know. I mean, I know a lot of people that use the is it Dettol spray? So it's whatever you feel comfortable using. So at end of day, yeah, it's whatever you feel comfortable. You know. So I'll just wait for Chris bringing me the mixer thing in, and yeah, me whisk. It's just a funny saying. If you ever watch Gavin and Stacey, there's a character on there called Nessa, and her saying is, "Oh, what's occurring, law?" Okay then, Kate. But yeah. Hiya, Becky. It's in the oven, Becky.
Oh, Becky.
So yeah,
You don't wake up. No.
no. I'll just put the camera facing down so you can see. So there's the icing sugar. There's 150 grams of icing sugar there. It says make the icing by mixing together the icing sugar and lemon juice. Add the lemon juice slowly as you may not need it all. Well, there's only like a piggling, farting bit of lemon juice there. If you need more liquid, add water. So basically, that's the amount of lemon juice that I got. So I don't think that is going to make... Oh! So yeah, so while we're waiting for them to bake, I'm just going to make the icing sugar. I'm not going to put all lemon juice in. Well, I am, yeah, because I don't think that's going to... Probably still going to need the water anyway. Or a smidgen of water. That's one thing I've never watched, actually, Kate, Gavin and Stacey. I'm just going to put a drop of water in because it's still a bit stiff. You don't want it too runny, but you don't want it too thick either. I think myself that's just about right consistency. So yeah, I don't think that needs any more water. And obviously you get the lemon flavour because you've added lemon juice to it. So if you can see the consistency, you don't want it too runny, but you also don't want it too thick either. So I think that's just about right. So we'll let that settle a little bit. And chit chat for a little bit longer while we while we're waiting for the blondies to cook. So we've only got about 11 minutes anyway. Well, you see, these is actually the same as it says in the recipe, Laurie, it's the white chocolate version of a brownie. So, so yeah, you know, I mean, it is the white chocolate version of the brownie, but it's lemon and blueberries as well. You know, the acidicness of the lemons and the you know, the tartness of the blueberries. It's a good mix, if you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna wipe me mat, as you do. Don't know about anybody else, but I always wash up and whatever as I go along. Well, I try to. So yeah, so you know, probably next week I'll probably either do some cookies or some cupcakes. So you know, oh, there's a bowl here you've missed. I forgot about that. Sorry. Not listening.
What?
I said there's a bowl there, I forgot.
No, I've just washed everything.
No, you haven't.
No, because it's in here.
There's a glass there, what lemon juice has come in. The original Blondies in America didn't have white chocolate. They more like a... Oh!
What about that?
No, that's nice in sugar.
I'll use it.
Yeah. So, yeah. You know, I mean, like, to us British, I mean, Blondies, brownies, they're all sort of... I nearly thought I pressed the wrong string when you were sitting on the sofa doing the baking. Well, me and Chris were talking about it earlier on, Amjad. But when I sit over there, I need his halogen light, and then sometimes the light's too bright. So I says to him earlier on, I says, don't you think it's a good idea, I says, to bring the table over here because I've got a light directly above me. And I don't need any extra lighting. Plus, I'm only doing what I normally do, except tables moved over a bit, so we don't need any extra lighting, if that makes sense. So that's what we've done, is basically pulled the pasting table over to where I normally sit. I've got everything set up like I normally have it set up, except it's over here, and I've got light directly above me, and it's better for people to see what I'm doing. It says he thought he'd pressed on wrong stream. But yeah, I came up with that idea earlier, and I says, I'm more comfortable sat on my sofa than I am on one of the hard dining room table chairs. Plus over there, I need the extra lighting, whereas if I'm sat over here, I don't, because I've got the light directly above me. So it says it makes sense. I literally thought I'd pressed the wrong stream, but yeah, you know, that's the story behind that, Amjad. You know, it don't take away from the baking or anything. It's just the fact that, you know, you can see better because of lighting. Because you see, ours is like a big through room, so I've got a light my end, and Chris has got a light his end. But in middle, it's a bit of a grey area. And that's why when I sit, you know, I have to have his halogen lamp, and then it sort of makes it too bright. So, you know, so we don't need any extra lighting. I came up with the idea of doing it over here. I'm sitting comfortably. Plus, you know, it don't take away from the baking stream. So, so yeah. Oh, only 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes, time to have another ciggy. Oh, sugar.
Well, just over 5 minutes actually. But yeah, these are some piping bags, Amjad. The ones that I ordered. And what I'm going to do is put the icing into this bag and then just snip end off it. Hi, Simon. So yeah, I'm just going to snip end off, put the icing in the bag, and then once I've got the icing in the bag, just snip end off and Bob's your uncle. I can sort of do Simon's in.
Simon in the house.
So yeah, I mean, it's like at times like these, what I've bought them for, you see, it's just put it in bag, snip end off, away we go. Oh, they look very similar to his auntie's piping bags.
So that's where you nicked them from then, is it?
No. If you remember, we were talking about them the other night.
Yeah.
And Amjad says his auntie gets some from is it Panland?
Yeah, that's what you said, yes.
Yeah.
Amjad's house again and nick them.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah. Pippin. I've been looking this afternoon as well at party pack things for Callum's 18th birthday, and they either do blue and white, gold and silver. I can't find the exact. Hiya, Richard, how are you? I can't find the exact thing that I'm looking for, because ideally I want them in red and white, red, white and black. You know the Arts of Spur, that where I got me thermometer thing from. You know the link that you sent me, my lady. That's where I got them from. When I ordered the thermometer, I ordered them as well. I've got tons of piping bags. I've got tons of nozzles, but like situations like this, it's just a case of emptying it into your piping bag, snip end off, and you know, away you go. In fact, I've got box here somewhere. So yeah, they the ones that I ordered, and they've got a thing here that you just, you know, when you want one off at roll, you just you know, just pull them out and job's a good in. But I didn't think it were worth buying any extra nozzles, Tracy, because I've got tons of them. I've got tons of nozzles. It was just, I wanted something like for this sort of situation where you just put them in your piping bag, snip end off, and you know, you can pipe the icing onto your blondies. Tracy says you get but you could also get them from Asda as well, and it's like a piping like set, and there's disposable bags, and you get nozzles with them as well. I don't know how much they are, but when I seen them, yeah, I've been looking on Hobbycraft, like sprinkles and things like that, and food colorings, and so I have actually signed up to Hobbycraft, and you know, they do pans, they do all sorts, you know, everything that you need for your baking needs, if you know what I mean. But the thing is, a lot of people invest in these posh piping nozzles, you know, that do all these fancy patterns. But same as I said to Chris, it's very rarely I bake a cake that calls for these posh piping nozzles. You know, you either making cupcakes where you just need a open star-shaped nozzle, which I've got anyway. So, you know, and with all nozzles and whatever I've got, I could easily fit a nozzle to these piping bags. So I didn't see any call for getting any extra nozzles because I've got, you know, it come in like a plastic tub and there's like 3 size piping bags. There was the couplings, but I lost them all. And then there's like about 100 piping nozzles with it. So I'm not short of nozzles. There you go. Just get the skewer as well.
The what, skewer?
Yeah, just make sure.
Find it.
One in drawer. I've got about 6 somewhere. But yeah, I ordered this piping set, probably 1 or 2 years ago. And it comes in its own little container, 3 size piping bags. But the only trouble is, with the non-disposable piping bags, you know, you have to wash them on outside, you have to turn them inside, you know what I mean? But with these, once you've done what you've got to do with them, you can just throw them in bin. So basically, I don't need any extra nozzles. I've got the couplers, I've got the nozzles. Oh, pardon me. I just needed the disposable piping bags. Clear piping bags are the best. Ooh.
Nothing to see here. Please move along.
I'll get you a skewer.
Don't cook to me, though.
Simon says this should make edible piping bags. Yes, I think that's cooked. Yes.
All good. Turn oven off now.
Yes. So there you go, guys. I'm just going to let it cool down. Just going to let it cool down a bit before I, because obviously it's come straight out the oven. My lady says, "Ooh, nice."
Oh, thanks. Oh, with the cake.
So yeah, as you can see, it's turned out very nice. Just got to let it cool slightly, and then I'll show you how I'm going to do the icing. So, but you see how easy it is, Tracy. Just make sure that you know, before you put your eggs in, don't put your eggs in straight after you've got your sugar and your butter out. You know, Blondie looks a lot spottier than what I remember I used to like listening to. Oh dear me, what we're gonna do? I've missed that, Simon. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it cool a bit before I start on, because obviously you've got to let it cool down a bit. So I'll just put the camera up slightly, and chitter chatter among you while I you know, while it cools down a little bit, and then I'll show you how to do the icing. Obviously, as you can see, the you know, we're putting the blueberries on last. They've not like all sunk to the bottom. Some would have sunk to the bottom, but that's what you want. You know, some of them will sink, but you're going to get a taste of blueberry you know, however small or big you cut your pieces. So and Callum keeps moaning he wants to eat healthily, but I keep baking things. Chris says, well, you know what to do, Callum, don't eat them.
What for me?
You'll not be saying that tomorrow when you're eating them, Callum. He went, ooh.
Any chocolate?
You've read what chocolate there were.
Oh.
And that's him that wants to be eating healthily. So, yeah.
What?
Your dad's put who said anything about eating tomorrow.
Oh, you made it all pink. Pink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what Chris is like. He hardly waits for it to cool down and he's wanting a piece. Oh dear. But yeah. My boy has gone vegan, blooming pain. But the thing is, I forgot to tell you all this. Asda have now made, I think it's 1 or 2 aisles full of vegan stuff. So go shopping at Asda, Simon, because they've got I think it's 1 or 2 aisles just for vegan stuff. I've been looking at some keto puddings for Johnny, and I need to get some almond flour. Have a look on Amazon. That's all I can say, Tracy, because they, you know, just type in almond flour and let me just have a look, Tracy, for you. I can have a look. I'll just have a quick look while we're waiting for this to cool down. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, they do it on Amazon, Tracy. Yeah, all I did, Tracy, were type in almond flour and it just comes up with it. You can get a kilogram bag, but it is quite expensive, $13.99. They do a 500-gram one, and that's $8.99. Or they do a kilogram one for $13.99. So if you look, there's one called Your Health Store, premium gluten-free finely ground almond flour, 500 grams. That's $8.69. They do another one, $6.99 for 600 grams. So it's just a case of looking at what you know.
What you
know, they do ground almonds, they do almond flour, blanched almonds, you know, you name it. All you've got to do is look on Amazon and it'll be there.
Somebody's invading your live stream and you don't know.
Eh?
Someone was invading your live stream and you don't know.
Invading?
Me, in other words.
Oh.
Have you made another account?
But, you know, you're welcome, Tracy. Some, as I say, all you've got to do is, if you need any other ingredients, more than likely, Amazon will have them. It's all right. I'm just feeling... Just let it cool down for a couple of more minutes, and then I'll show you how to do icing. Oh dear.
Well, I think they're on about 90 quid now already.
But yeah, that's all you've got to do, Tracy. You know, you've got Amazon Prime, so all you need to do is type in almond flour. if there's any other ingredients,
Pink bubble.
shut up.
What pink?
Right, I'm just giving this another stir.
Like your banners pink.
I do charge for my services, Tracy, though, when in an advisory capacity.
1 million. I think it was 1 million quid.
Yeah. So, you know, just Callum.
Yeah.
Callum, don't. Just in an advisory capacity, I do charge by the hour.
£1 million. It's £1 million per minute.
I've got a job for you, Callum.
Oh God.
Simon says, "Hey up, Callum."
Simon.
Just
Simon
hold
says do this.
me that bag open while I pour this icing into.
The beetroot in it.
No, just hold it at the top like that. Yeah, that's it. Come a bit closer. How am I supposed? Do you take dollars? No, unfortunately, my lady, it's got me pound sterling.
No, we take dollars, any type of money, we don't buy.
You're gonna get me hands wet.
Oh,
Oh, you just told me to do this. Don't blame me.
you're not a very good assistant, Callum. You're sacked.
Well, you're not a very good teacher then.
You're supposed to be holding it open for me, and it's all dribbling.
Well, I can't if you're not holding it open. She's not a very good teacher, is she?
You're supposed to be the assistant, not dripping it all outside.
You're not assisting it very well, aren't you?
I'm the main component. You're just the assistant. So yeah, Callum's supposed to be my assistant and made a right ash of it.
Oh, piping bag.
Shut up. So right, I've got me
Thing.
got my piping bag, and I'm just going to snip end off when I've got some actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I don't know, just pipe it all over.
You don't know. You're supposed to put baker.
I'm just, I don't know. I'm just piping it willy-nilly.
Poor old Betty's trying to have a good old kip.
Because a young lad yabbited on.
What the scene? Poor old Benny.
I mean, obviously, ideally, you wait till all this has cooled down, you know, completely.
Right, you'll burn up now, are you?
Put that in my cup. Sorry about that. I meant to tip it down when I were doing that bit.
Well,
Yeah, but the thing is, Tracy, I says to him, I says, just hold it open. So all he'd done is stuck a finger in each end, and it went all out shank.
how am I supposed to stretch it out with my fingers? You should have said open the bag. Or open it with your fingers.
So yeah, so that's the icing on it. Obviously, you've got to wait till that's set, but ideally, you should wait for them to cool down.
Ice, baby.
So still got a little bit of icing sugar, so I'll.
Can I taste the icing?
No. So squeeze every last.
They're all saying, looks delicious, yummy.
So yeah, I mean, now that can go straight in bin. So yeah, as you can see, I mean,
You don't want to chug your cake away.
I'm on about that piping bag, you Wally.
I know.
So ideally, you want it to be cooled down 100%. I've only done it for like, you know,
taste test.
purposes to show you, you know, these disposable piping bags. Just put your icing in it, snip end off, and away you go.
Well, did it look off there? Oh, you still got that one?
No, that one's empty. You can chuck that piping bag away as well. While
Sex with coffee.
Well, I'm gonna have some alcohol.
you take that as well. Callum, job for you there. Put them in the bin. So yeah, so that is the finished article, guys. As you can see, it was quite simple to make.
Simples.
It'll be quite as delicious to eat as well.
Taste test.
You know, I'm going to let that cool overnight, and don't let Mr. P say he's, you know, it's going to stay like this till in the morning, till it's completely cooled, till it's completely icing set and everything. Because ideally, you want to wait till it's cooled down completely before pouring the icing sugar on. But hey ho, I just wanted to show you, you know, the you know, basically what to do. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed tonight's live stream. I always put the recipe and everything in the description. So yeah, so if you do want to make them, I always put the ingredients in, the recipe and everything in the description. So if you know, if anybody misses the live stream, they can go and say, oh, they look nice, I think I'll make them. And I always do that, whether it's a vlog, whether it's a live stream or whatever. I put the recipe in, I put the ingredients in, and also, you know, basically what to do. So, so yeah. And if just one person says, oh, I think I'll make them, or, you know, whatever, then I've done my job properly, because I've inspired somebody to, you know, to make them. So, so yeah, that's the,
What?
she says, Chris, you can't need to run out. I need cake. Oh dear. But I keep saying it, my lady, but I'm gonna make a point of coming over. I'll bring you cake, you name it, you know.
This pandemic's over.
Yeah.
So that means 20 years time.
But it did say, I think it was like on a notification that the social distancing and everything is going to last till October 2021. So yeah, fun time, guys.
That's,
you know,
2021 got out at window.
So yeah, there's like social distance. I keep finding sticky icing all over my arm. No, that's gone on my arm. So so yeah, would have to make a point, my lady. You know, nipping over and bring it. I mean, we don't necessarily have to come in or anything, but we'll pop over.
Hello, bye.
We'll have to pop over, and I'll make you something. You know, because I know you've had a hard time of it. You know, you're on your own. You've not been out to house for months and months on end. You know, at least one thing, I've got Chris and I've got Callum, but with you, you're on your own. So, you know, it must be a lot harder for you being on your own.
It'll be more months and months of this.
So, I mean, we could all sit out in garden. You know, just don't hug it all to yourself, because Chris and Callum will probably...
yeah, we'll be the...
She's got the flat whites and the vanillas.
Oh, even better then.
So yeah, all payment we ask for is a flat white or a vanilla.
At least 3 for me.
Yeah, that's all I ask. You know, just make sure we've got coffees. And I'll make you whatever you want. I'll make you these. I'll make you... Oh, Gordon Bennett.
What?
Simon says Mongolia and China have had cases of bubonic now. Hope it doesn't spread. So that's something. Oh,
Bubonic? What's that?
bubonic plague.
Oh, for goodness sake.
So yeah,
It's their bloody fault we started it in first
just name
place.
it, my lady, and I'll make it. Yeah, you
There-
know, I don't mind making this. I don't mind making brownies. I don't mind making cupcakes, biscuits, whatever, cookies. You name it.
They're what ones who created it in first place.
Egg and yeah. So, and you should know me by now. What I say, I mean, you know what I mean. Just just give me the nod and tell me what you want, and I'll bake it for you. Bella will tell you. I never go anywhere empty-handed. So, but she keeps wanting me to make these flapjacks and send her some through post. She says, "When are you doing flapjacks?" She says, "I'll expect mine in the post tomorrow." So, yeah. So you know, she's wanting me to say. The only problem is what state they'll be in at other end if I do send anything through post. You're welcome, my lady. Same as I say, you know, we're living in hard times at the moment. It must be especially hard for yourself being on your own. And, you know, I mean, I'm going stir crazy as it is, and I've got these two pair of reprobates. So, you know, right, I'm going to go because it's 10:20.
Bye.
Got plenty of coffees and 30 quid. But yeah, I mean, Tracy will tell you. We visited Tracy and Johnny, and I made some like chocolate cupcakes with mint buttercream icing. Yeah, Keena were itching, bless her, to have one of these cupcakes, and I never go anywhere empty-handed. You know, I you know, that's one thing about me. I never go, you know, I don't expect anything in return. Well, apart from a coffee, obviously.
And the 30 quid.
But it's just my way of giving back to all people that have supported me and been there for me, you know what I mean? So I'm going to say cheerio. I'll see you all on tomorrow's live stream, and I hope you've enjoyed it tonight, and I'm sure Chris will tell you tomorrow evening what they taste like, because he can't help himself.
Bye.
So I'll see you tomorrow evening. Bye.
Bye.
Just bring yourself, and that's all you need. Oh dear.
Sorry, buddy, going to disturb you.
Somebody